Fallout and Grand Theft Auto are two very different games. One is a post-apocalyptic RPG, while the other one is an action shooter. However, there are many things common in these two franchises. For example, you can commit crimes like stealing and killing innocents in both. Sometimes Fallout gives you even more freedom of how much crime you can commit. Today, we are trying to turn Fallout New Vegas into Grand Theft Auto using some mods. I tried to gather aspects from all GTA games, so hopefully most people will be happy. So without further ado, let's jump in. Starting off by changing the weather first. All GTA games have very bright and colorful aesthetic except for GTA 4, so I'm trying to go for that vibrant color scheme. For this, I chose Western Skies weather mod. I feel like this mod is perfect if you wanna make your New Vegas look more vibrant without taking away the Western aesthetic. The sunsets and sunrises especially in this mod are mind-blowing. Additionally, a lot of locations in the game have their own skybox type. For example, the strip has this cyan-colored sky. The only one I don't like is Jacobstown. It looks a bit too bright. Overall, it's a great mod to enhance the weather in New Vegas and also a good place to start this video. Most Rockstar games starting from the 6th generation have very highly detailed characters. Compared to that, New Vegas characters look like dolls. This is why I highly recommend Character Kit Remake. This mod enhances the face, the hair, the hands, and even the teeth of the characters. The result is characters that look way more detailed than vanilla while not being completely unrecognizable. This mod is one of the best mods that came out this whole year, and I highly recommend it for this mod list. It even works with modded characters. Also, I expect that you guys already have just assorted mods, which includes various basic features such as sprinting, customizable crosshair, hit markers, all that good stuff. This same mod also has a bullet time option for your characters, which is reminiscent to Michael's ability from GTA 5. You can use this in vehicles too, which also covers Franklin's ability. Rockstar open worlds are known for their liveliness, and one of the key factors to that is the crazy amount of NPCs walking around all over the world. Populated Wasteland tries to do the same for FNV by adding a lot of NPCs in almost all of the localized areas in New Vegas, and it actually works, as previously empty locations are now occupied by NPCs doing their thing. There are a few issues with this mod. Sometimes it spawns NPCs in areas that don't fit that area, like in this case it spawned a bunch of powder gangers in Nellis. It also adds a lot of enemies to many of the infested areas, which results in shit like this. If you can overlook this and also can be at the expected performance set, then download this mod. Almost all Rockstar games post GTA 4 are extremely cinematic games and have animations for every little thing. Now, cutscenes are not possible in New Vegas, but we have mods that add various animations for eating, drinking, and even interacting with various important quest items. I recommend Heists Inject Animation Season 1 and 2 for the aid items. This mod adds beautiful animations for various aid items ranging from food to drink to drugs. Some of these animations even work in third person. Similarly, Heists Interact Animations animates a lot of quest items in the game as well as various interactions such as opening and closing doors, lockpicking, hacking, and much more. Together, these two mods will add a lot of immersion to the game like in GTA 4 and 5. This next one is the big one. Frontier Cars Standalone Fix adds a bunch of cars throughout the Mojave. Now this mod is not available in Nexus. Well, it kinda is, but if you download the Nexus version, then you need to download Fallout Frontier, and the last time I downloaded it, the archive was corrupt. Now this mod doesn't just add cars and calls it a day. It adds garages, pump stations, more signs throughout the world, and much more. This mod is packed with content, and you can pick and choose what you wanna install and what you don't. As for the cars themselves, they handle really good for New Vegas, with actual suspension and everything. Of course, the cars are nowhere near GTA 4 and 5 quality, but you can compare them to San Andreas. Heavy vehicles are slow but do more damage, while light vehicles are fast. The cars can also boost, which is a bit arcadey, but you can just ignore it if you don't wanna. The cars definitely show how small New Vegas' world is. Thankfully, you can't use them to just go to the strip, as the first car you find in Good Springs have very little gas. Gas is pretty hard to come by too, so you have to actually explore if you wanna use your cars. Of course, GTA games don't just have cars but also stuff like helicopters and planes. This is why I recommend XRE Flyable Vertberd. This mod adds a working vertibird in Nelly's hangar. I recommend using analog aim to control the direction of the vertibird, as the default numpad control scheme is a bit finicky. You can control the altitude and the speed of the vertibird. There are also two types of weapons in the vertibird, a missile launcher and the minigun. All in all, it's a great mod to sail the skies in New Vegas. But if you are not satisfied by that, I have an even better vehicle for you. Jetpack mod nvse beta adds a working jetpack in the game, and it works surprisingly well. Now of course it doesn't have any holding animations, but at least it works. This mod literally makes you a god. You can finish gunfights without the enemies even getting a chance. Still, it's really fun to cause chaos in NV while flying like a bird. These next ones do add vehicles, but they are just set dressing. Animated Zeppelin adds the Lucky 38 Zeppelin. Cargo plane aircraft adds these planes. These fly by certain locations, certain times of day. NV monorail project adds the working monorail from free side to strip. To use this, you need to talk to the Secretron while having the strip pass. The monorail even has a few NPCs, although the background is fake. It's still kinda impressive. Now there are modern weapon mods, a dime a dozen for New Vegas. I personally just recommend another Millenia and its add-on. These two mods adds over 100 weapons with great animations and variations. From auto shotguns to antique SMGs, this mod has you covered. This mod even contains fan favorite GTA weapons such as the bazooka, and it's just as fun to use here as in GTA. I highly recommend this mod, but if you want other modern weapon packs, then that's fine too. All of the GTA games have killer radio stations with awesome old school music to latest hip hop and rock. The cherry on the top is various radio shows that are both hilarious and sometimes kinda disturbing. FNV already have a lot of great songs in radio, but if you want more, I recommend Radio Free Wasteland. Now, I can't play any of these songs as they are most likely copyrighted, but they are of similar vein as in Vanilla NV. I also recommended Old World Radio that adds a bunch of radio shows to New Vegas. Now, these are not as funny as GTA ones, but this is the best alternative I could find. Here's a demonstration of some of those.
From Hollywood by tape, Suspense. Tonight marks two auspicious occasions on radio's outstanding theater of thrill.
The Avenger.
The road to crime ends in a trap that justice sets. Crime does not pay.
Now, one of the random side activities I like from GTA 4 expansion Bella K Tony, where you fight in an underground arena. A similar thing is added to New Vegas by a mod called King of the Ring. Here, you fight various fighters from small-time junkies to amateurs to big-time champions and psychos. This mod also has extreme vocal language, which is fitting for a GTA-centric mod. New Vegas Bounties 1 and 2 adds GTA-style assassination missions in New Vegas. Now in truth, these are more like RDR2 style bounties, as bounty targets have special backstories. In GTA, the assassination missions are all unique, as one takes place in land, one in water, one in air. There's no mod like that for New Vegas. Lastly, we have GTA Heist.
The big one. The big one! What is the big one?
Almost all GTA games have at least one heist mission, and those are the best part of those games. GTA 5 even has a pre-planning and multiple heists in different scenarios. Casino Heist lets you rob all 3 strip casinos. There are no quests attached to them, so you have to find your own way to the vault. Each vault has many layers of security as well as a bunch of guards. There's also a boss guard right in front of the vault door who have more health and high level weapons. Each vault is slightly different with different types of loot. Gamora mostly have hard cash. The tops mostly have chips and caps, while Ultra Lux have bunch of gold bars and also lots of chips and caps. These are really fun to do and are an absolute must if you want to turn New Vegas into GTA. And that's really it. I'm sure you can find even more mods that adds micro features from those games, but I think this is just fine. We now have bunch of vehicles in the game, more opportunities to commit crime, lot of weapons to commit them with, and killer songs and shows in the radio. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my picks or have your own recommendations to add to this list. As always, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.